Hi, Mary. Good to see you again. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to yet another edition of our AI Esport Malaysia Varsity Challenge 2025. Mary, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very excited. I was able to, brief some of the participants for today. It's very exciting, and I think they're very excited as well. How are you doing, Firdaus?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doubling up as a judge today, so I'm going to be a caster and I'm going to be a judge today. I'm very excited for that role. And just a shout out to our two participants, right? I think from Tech Terrain College and from City University, we'll be meeting them very, very soon. But you know
Yeah.
what? I will just bring on our judge, our favorite judge, Chris. Chris, welcome back.
Hi, Firdaus and Mary. How are you doing?
We're doing
Very
good.
good.
Good to see you again, Chris. Again, just for everyone who's just tuning in again, Chris is our resident judge. He's an angel investor based in Singapore. He's a business strategist. He runs an accelerator program for startups and SMEs across the region. One of the reasons why Chris is in today's, is in a judge is because he is spotting talent. Is that right, Chris? You are actually talent spotting and looking for potential ideas to fund. Is that right?
Yes, definitely, and especially when Gen Zs, they are known for no, basically Gen Z, right? They are a very unique bunch of people, and the moment Firdaus came to me about this idea, I told them that we need to have a platform to engage with the Gen Z, and I think this platform is the platform for us to communicate with the Gen Zs, to think, to see the world from their point of view and things like this. And yeah, so over here, I think I want to spot some talents, especially from the Gen Z community or this group of people, so that we are able to incubate them, and 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, they are able to take over the world away from us. Yeah, basically that's it.
100%, right? They're taking away the world from us. Okay, and also Chris is a founder of Freedom MBA. He teaches lots of people, thousands of people. His accelerator is called Future 500. And specifically, I think your accelerator combines AI and strategy to build world-class future-ready companies. Yeah, and you said that you're coming in to spot ideas. So Chris always gives us fantastic input. So he's going to be a judge today, and he's ready to kind of give us some input about some of the ideas that we're seeing. Chris, always great to have you on board. Let's bring our competitors in. Let's see. And let's have a nice short intro of our two competitors today, right? Pravin and Go In Chi. How are you doing, gentlemen?
Hi everyone, my name is Enqi. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, you're good. Okay, so this is a battle between First City University and Tech Terrain. How do you think your chances are, Inchi? Have you been preparing for this AI tournament or not?
Half half. It's my first time.
Nice.
Very good, excellent, right? Inchi, I heard that you're a comp science student.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're very techie lah.
I know some basics, but not still new. Still a new kid
Okay,
in the
Inchi,
block.
you sound like the kind of guy that's going to win, but say no lah, no lah. I never studied for exam. Then bam, 100 points, 100 marks the exam.
Right.
How
Agree. Agree.
how right? He sounds like Pravin. How you doing today, Pravin?
Yeah,
Because I
good.
Okay, sorry to cut you. Pravin, tell us a bit more about what field of study are you in? What do you study?
I'm studying for precision engineer.
Oh wow, we got a comp science student and a precision engineering student. Very technically oriented, left brain people here we have, right? Pravin, just want to ask you, in your free time, what do you do?
Uh,
Play game lah.
Sometimes
That's
we
what you're.
got
All right. Okay, very good. Okay, so today is a challenge, right? Gentlemen, you know what the challenges are. I'm going to show you guys the challenges on screen very, very soon, right? We have got Go In Chi from First City University College and from Tech Terrain College with our guest judge, resident judge today, Chris, right? Overlooking, and of course, myself as a judge and a caster, and Mary will be the caster. Gentlemen, are you ready?
yes, I'm ready.
let's get on board our first
Ready.
challenge. Okay, our first challenge is an easy challenge, right? Okay, so we're supposed to have actually Tamal Vanan, but he's not here, so never mind. It's just 1v1, which is even better, right? I want to show you guys the first challenge, right? So the first challenge is what we call speed challenges, gentlemen, right? Speed challenges. So what are speed challenges? You have 3 minutes only, and Mary will be doing the countdown, right? Go as fast as you can, be creative, create a best picture based on these things that we're going to give you. And these are quite funny things, right? And then Chris and I, we each get one upvote. And if you get an upvote for the image that you create, you get 5 points, okay? And again, we've got fantastic guys, cash prize, giving prizes. We've even got our sponsor, Dusit Tani Malacca, to give you guys a free 2 days, 1 night stay at Executive Suite, right? You guys get a free 2 days, 1 night stay. You can bring your girlfriend or your mom, even better, right? Bring girlfriend, bring your mother, right? All expenses paid. You get your food, you get lunch, you got dinner. So a little bit more on the prices later. Are you ready with 3 minutes challenge? Okay, I'm going to show you the challenge, and this is what you have to create. And this is inspired, right? This is inspired by something very, very local, right? We were inspired by our favorite fruit, the durian. And in 3 minutes, gentlemen, you have to create an image of a giant durian that has just realized it has missed its flight. It's a funny thing, right? Durian that has missed its flight. You only got 3 minutes. If you are ready, the time starts now. Mary, count down. Let's go. Talking about durian, Mary, have you had durian before?
Yes, it's one of my favorite fruit.
Oh, I love it. Right. Praveen, do you like durian? Okay, maybe don't disturb you. You're still writing.
Okay,
So
yeah.
we are seeing Inchi's screen, and Inchi is using ChatGPT. So again, you got 3 minutes, right? Create an image of a giant durian. This durian would have missed its flight, right? Durian taking a flight. Already durian cannot bring inside bus or MRT, right? Now what more you bring a durian inside a flight? This durian is like a human being. So I want you guys to be creative. And okay, very cool, right? And she's starting with the image of the context of the place, of an airport. Okay, very good. Okay, let's go. Mary, let's see. Have you eaten a durian, Mary? Have you eaten durians before? Okay, my fellow caster Mary is not here. All right. Okay, looking at what
Hello, hello.
Inchi
Can
is
you hear me?
doing. Yes, good.
Okay.
Have you eaten the durian before?
No, I don't like it because of the smell. I'm gonna be
Oh
very
gosh.
honest, but durian is very famous in Davao.
Yeah, so Mary is from Philippines, so we got a Southeast Asian cast here, right? Our judge from Singapore, our caster from Philippines, and all of us here
Mm.
from Malaysia. I love durians. Maybe when you come to Malaysia, Mary, you gotta try some durians, yeah?
Oh, really? Okay, okay. So we have,
Okay.
sorry, Ilyas is asking for a Pravin to share screen. Are we seeing it? I'm only seeing Enchi. Pravin, can you share screen, please? Thank you.
Yeah, sure, okay. Wait, I have a stuck also.
Okay, fair enough. Thanks.
Right.
Okay, so you got 3 minutes. Mary, what's the time like?
Oh, okay.
How
I'm
much
so
time do you
sorry,
have?
guys. We have only 20 seconds left.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Oh, no cursing,
Okay.
guys.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So maybe that's a sign. That's a sign for us to add. Maybe give them chance lah. Let's add in another two
Okay,
minutes. 6 minutes,
fine.
another two
Okay,
minutes. Okay.
fine.
Give chance lah.
Okay,
Give
once
chance.
Once 3 minutes is up, which is it's up now, I'm gonna give you, how many time do we have to give them?
Okay, let's give
Another
them
three
another two
minutes?
minutes. Let's give them another, because I think
Another 1 minute.
another 1 minute. Okay, I give you time now. Give you time, 2 minutes, two
Okay.
more minutes.
Okay.
Praveen, how are you doing? Are you sharing this? Can you share the screen with us? We want to see your work process, right?
Two
Or are you
minutes.
asking your
Oh
classmate to
yeah,
do for
sure
you?
can.
Uh, okay, so the
Yeah,
challenge is
can you see it?
okay. Let's see. It is bring up Praveen's screen. Let's see how he's navigating with this prompt, which is the challenge is to create an image of a giant durian fruit that has just
Um,
realized it has missed its flight. Okay,
I
all right. Okay, Praveen, here we go. So Praveen is using ChatGPT. It seems like ChatGPT is quite popular amongst our young people, right? They all use
mhm.
ChatGPT. Enchi and Praveen are both using ChatGPT. We can already see Enchi generating an image. So again, gentlemen, you got 2 more minutes, right? Praveen, you realize that you got to sign up for an account, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never log in the account.
Yeah, that's like basic first step, right? You got to log into an account. Okay, countdown, Mary. How much time do you
Oh,
have?
I'm so sorry,
Yeah,
gentlemen.
with
We only have 50 seconds left.
50 seconds left. Okay, let's see, right, what we can get from 50 seconds. And I think NC has already starting to generate an image. Praveen, let's go faster, but it's okay. If you miss challenge one, it's okay. We got speed challenge two. So you got time to log in and join us for speed challenge two. Right. But it looks like NC's
if
image is almost complete.
I can use my phone to create the image, is it? Can?
You can use your phone, but best if you use your laptop so you can kind of see it, right? But it looks like Inchi's image is complete. Elias, let's bring up Inchi's image. Let's see what he has created about this durian fruit that has just realized it's missed its flight. Okay, very good. Check out this very
Oh,
interesting thing. Yeah, pretty cool. Um,
the plane is not
since
departed yet.
Still not departed yet. Yeah, never mind lah. But still, you got durian and all right. But it's okay. Chris, it looks like we've only got one image for round number one. Let me guess who you're upvoting. Are you gonna upvote for Enchi or Praveen, who hasn't completed yet?
Wait, we only have one, right?
We only got one. We only got one. Yeah. So
Okay.
so it looks like Inchi, you get the first set of 5 points for our first speed
Yes.
challenge. Probably don't worry, right? You're gonna get another chance at this. So you can stop this, stop your prompting. Inchi, well done. First 5 points goes to you. Give him a round of applause. Nice. I get it right. Okay,
Thank
now,
you.
gentlemen, both of you are ready, right? So let's go to speed challenge number two. So this time round, we only got 3 minutes. Please bring out speed challenge number two. Let the competitors see it. Now that Praveen is ready, now we get an actual fight. 3 minutes, gentlemen, to create our favorite dish in Malaysia, roti canai. So you got 3 minutes to create a cinematic image of a crispy roti canai. But for some reason, this roti canai is being used as a transport by any of the animals that you like in Malaysia. So it can be harimau lah, it can be, I don't know, mouse deer lah, or whatever, right? You choose your creativity. Must have roti canai. Roti canai is as a transport. Crispy, yeah, because we all love crispy roti canai. Your 3 minutes starts now. Go, 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 go. Now let's see Praveen now getting on board. Now we can see Praveen generating an image. Praveen, roti canai, how you doing? Right? Okay, so Praveen is emphasizing on the word cinematic, which is good. Remember, gentlemen, we want a crispy one. We want a good crispy roti canai. You got 3 minutes. Speed is also important. Chris and I will be judging on our favorite image.
I haven't had that, Firdaus. Roti canai?
You you haven't had roti canai?
No,
Oh,
I
oh
saw it when
man,
I was
roti
in
canai is the
Singapore,
bomb.
but is it like a fita something? Pita?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Oh.
like a crispy pancake.
Okay.
Praveen, I see your durian. It's so cute.
That's
It
from
is so
Praveen.
cute. Yeah, that's a set
I
looking
just,
durian. It's
I
so
just
cute.
got a copy.
Yeah, I know, but too bad we awarded points already, Praveen. So go and give us the roti canai. Um, okay, and you could tell that there's a lot of so effective prompting. I think Mary, from what I can see from the
Yeah.
competitors, Inchi has got a technique where he details it out, right? So a lot
Yes.
of people think that effective prompt is just writing, but he's got it in point form.
Yes. It's like very
Okay.
systematic. He has structure, and I'm looking at Praveen's. I think he's now generating an image. Let's see.
Yes, yes, it's being generated. Yeah. After that, after not logging in,
Yeah, he's back
he's
on.
finally logged in.
I
Yes, back
know.
on.
Okay, gentlemen, we have
No more, no more
115
login.
seconds.
Yeah, no stress, Praveen, no stress. You're already generating, right? It looks like we've got time to only generate one image. So it's one
Yeah.
really good prompt, right? It's really one good prompt. Inchi is still prompting, and that's fine. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to reveal Praveen's image to Inchi, although Inchi can see, but I'm sure Inchi is focusing on his screen. Image is being generated. While the image is generating, Praveen, I just want to ask you, how often do you use AI tools in your work, in your school?
Sorry, again, repeat again.
How often do you use AI in your schooling life?
Uh,
Uh,
almost every day.
Inchi is almost every day. How about you, Praveen?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, okay, you got to use more often, right? Okay, so we image are generated. Time is up, right, Mary? So they got no more time to generate anything else, right?
They have 10 seconds left.
Okay, 10
And
seconds. That means
then,
this image is the
yeah,
final thing that we're going to be judging them on.
yes, should
Let's
be.
bring Chris, who's going to give his upvote. Chris,
Two,
hey,
one, time's up.
okay, let's get him generate. Chris, do you like roti canai or roti prata? In Singapore, we call it roti prata. In Malaysia, it's called roti canai. Do you like
Yes,
roti prata?
I love it, but I used to eat it a lot, but right
Yeah.
now cannot already because old already. So I cannot eat too much roti canai.
Yeah, let the Gen Zs eat, let them eat, they can eat more. Okay, see the images coming up. I think
Judge,
Praveen's image is
judge.
going to be seen. Uh, it's
Hello.
quite even because both Inchi and Praveen are on a free plan. Yeah, it's not on a paid plan. So it's not computing power. Check out Praveen's image, right?
Yeah, that's so cute.
What animal? Is it what kind of animal? I know it's a what was it called?
Tarsier.
Yeah.
It's a tarsier, right?
Yeah, I think
And
so. Do you know what animal that
It's
is,
like
Pavin?
a monkey and face like a owl, is it?
You
I
don't even know
think
what
that,
animal
right?
it is. You just put native animal. Yeah, that's a monkey there. We saw Inchi's one, so let's do a quick one, Inchi. Where's your image? Oh, it's loading up. Okay. I saw something quite similar, but I think different animal, right? It's a different animal, right? Let's get Inchi's
dun, dun, dun,
roti
dun.
canai image here. Single crispy roti canai being used as a transport by any of the native animals in Malaysia. Right. First City University and Tech Terrain College, are you guys nearby or still quite far away from each other?
May I know where is Tech Terrain College? First City University College is located in the Bandar Utama.
Oh, Bandar
It's
Utama. Okay.
nearby.
Yeah. Yeah, we did our PUBG tournament in One Utama.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Where is Tech Terrain College, Pravin?
Tech Training College located in Shah Alam in section
Shah
26.
Alam. Okay. All right. Looks like Inchi's image is going to be finally generated, and then we could make our final evaluation. So Chris is going to give his up, and then I'm going to give my upvote. Each upvote gets 5 points. Inchi is 5 points ahead because of Praveen not logging into ChatGPT just now. Oh, look at that. Tiger. Wow. Got curry behind some more. Okay, quick one. Chris, which one do you like? Who gets your upvote?
Province one.
Praveen. Okay, so I am looking at Inchi and I'm looking at Praveen. I kind of like that Enchi, you've got some curry behind. It does look crispy, so my 5 points goes to Enchi, but probably you get 5 points from Chris. Well done, gentlemen. Give you a round of applause. Fantastic. Okay.
It's a tie,
Right. Yeah,
but
it's a tie.
and she's leading. So go ahead.
Yeah, Enchi's leading with 10 points. Okay. Gentlemen, let's go to the serious stuff now, right? So you guys can so enough of roti canai, enough of durian. So it's time for our actual challenges for today, right? Our 30-minute challenge, which is actually you guys solving a real world problem, right? Elise, bring up my screen, right? So that you can see my screen. Now, for our actual challenge, right? Those of you who are watching, our competitors will be producing any of these assets. They have to generate a video, they have to generate a picture, or they have to generate a website. So, if they generate all three, they get extra points. Right? So they need to be able to generate these AI assets to be able to solve this particular problem. And what problem are they going to be solving? Okay. Now we will be judging them. Chris and I will be judging them based, number one, on concept, right? So creativity is number one, right? So if you're creative in solving the problem, we'll give you points. They will be presenting their solution later to us. So articulation is important as well. And of course, this is an AI tournament, right? So we will be giving points on Gen AI skills. Now, they will be given 30 minutes to ideate and create, and then the next 30 minutes will be them presenting the solution to us. And of course, in the 30 minutes, both Enchi and Praveen will be sharing their screen. Mary, Chris, and I will be taking a look at their screen, and then we'll be taking a look at how they are creating, right, their solutions and their prompts. So this is also a form of learning for all of us. This is the challenge, right, that they will be solving. And it's all about uncontrolled smartphone usage, right, which is a problem not only in Malaysia, but in many parts of the world, right? Mary, how often do you use your smartphone in a day? How many hours of smartphone usage do you have?
Well, as a mother of two kids, I know I don't want to use it anymore. But we
Right.
cannot control things. I use it for like 7 hours to 8 hours, and it will hurt my eyes, unfortunately. How
Right.
about you, Firdaus?
So I use it for about 2, 3 hours, right? But that's an unfair. I don't think that's a real representation of how much I use
I
it.
know.
But but our competitors will be doing this. And there is this word called empty stage, because that is the thing that we want them to use, right? We want them to use the concept of an empty stage to think of a solution for this idea. So again, we want to stretch the creativity of our participants, and that's the reason why we put things like an empty stage or these words that can help them, challenge them in their thinking. Okay, so this is the challenge. Very, very keen to see what Pravin and Enchi can come up with. I think they're already thinking about it. Pravin, Inchi, are you guys ready? Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. If you're ready, we got something dramatic planned, right? Before you start, Elise, can we play the dramatic video to kickstart this game? Let's try it. Let's try the dramatic video that we created to kickstart this game. Okay, let's go. No dramatic video. Never mind. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's start. Okay, so you guys
Start?
are
Okay.
okay.
Let me
Start.
know.
Oh,
Okay.
right, right. Okay.
Are we?
Three, two, one.
There we go. Here we are. Okay, so that's our dramatic 3, 2, 1 video. Okay, let's take a look at NG. Mary, how would you start coming up with a solution for something like this? What would be your thought process?
First and foremost is that, as well as a Gen Z myself, no, just kidding.
Yes, you are.
uh,
I don't know.
yeah,
You
cause,
are.
cause
You are.
mental health is everything, right? And everyone is relying on their phone. And I think for the Gen Z, I want to make sure that as a mother and future, my daughter, my son will be Gen Z. I just want to make sure that if I use a phone, it will be worth it when I open it. It will be like very useful, uh, targeted campaigns for everything that I see, that I am seeing. I want to make sure that I see something relevant on TikTok, say for example, and then also the ability of me, say I'm a busy mom, I'm working at home, and I want to make sure that whenever I see my TikTok or any ads, it is somehow useful, and when I scroll up, it will be educational for myself. I think that's something that I would love to see. How about you, Firdaus? Because I know you have two kids. Is that right?
Yeah. I've got two kids as well. Yeah, it's a. I think apart from just kids using it, I feel sometimes powerless, right? Like I've just been using the phone too much, and
I know.
it's so amazing how our human mind, even in resting, we want to consume information. If you look at the approach that our two competitors are doing, we see Enchi brainstorming, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, Enchi is very brainstorming right now. Pravin I think he is doing his manual sketches. It looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, Pravin is doing manual thinking first, writing it down
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, and now he's typing in his prompts. Yeah. Um,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
well, both of them are using ChatGPT, so I guess the responses really would differ based on the kind of prompts, right?
Okay. So sorry, Firdaus. So Inchi forgotten the question. Can you show the question again? Can we
Sure.
show it one more
We've got-
time? All right.
Okay.
We got you, Inchi.
Okay, let's bring this thing up and let's leave it here for a bit longer so that all our competitors
Thank
can
you.
kind of see this. No problem, G.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Also, we've got 30 minutes, right, on the clock, Mary. So how
Yes,
much
that's right.
time has passed since then?
Uh, we spent 3 minutes, so they still have 27 minutes left of time. You still have time, Inchi and Praveen.
Yeah, and this is the question, right? Uncontrolled smartphone use and app addiction contributes to poor mental health. The challenge is to use the device itself to encourage concentration, not distraction. So, is there an app that you can create, an AI agent or system, a solution so that people can stop using the device to be distracted, but instead to concentrate? Yeah, so that's a challenge. An empty stage is find a way to connect empty stage into the solutioning. I know it's challenging, right? And this technique, Mary, is actually called lateral thinking. Have you heard
Mm-hmm.
about lateral?
Can you give me more idea about it?
Yeah, so it's like it's inspired by this thinker called Edward de Bono, right? He's got a funny
Mm-hmm.
name, but he's been around for very, very long. And in his techniques, right, they forces the thinker to think about things in a very different way, and that's where you can get innovation. So that's why we put empty
Okay.
stage there,
Edward de
right?
Bono. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Okay, I think
Cool guy, yeah.
I use this technique, the lateral thinking, when you're a mom and non-obvious way to find new solutions. So you're like a silent type. I think Enchi
Right.
has that, and
Okay.
Pravin. So still not sure who is the lateral thinker here, but I'm looking at Enchi's the lateral thinker.
Okay. So if you look at, I think two different approaches. I think if you
Yeah.
look at Pravin, he's thinking of solutions, right?
Yes.
Ways to overcome it. And then from there, maybe he's going to select. I'm not sure what's his thought process. But with Enchi, he's asking for an opinion, right? So one is Inchi is like, okay, what does ChatGPT think about this? And in Pravin is saying, how can ChatGPT solve this, right? Two different approaches using same model, but it's very interesting to see
Mm,
and Pravin is already going into solutioning, as you can see, right?
yeah.
He's got an idea, he's got a name, right, for the idea. Well, very keen to see what his solutions are. Right.
I can think of
Talking.
Yeah, I
Yes, yes,
can't
right,
think
carry
of
on.
what kind of thinker is Pravin, but I'm looking at it. He's like, he's very structured, like ways to overcome it, which is I need that. The screening time. While for Enchi, he's like slowly, bullet points, and he's really like I think his thinking is like a deep thinker, and he's slowly let's see, possible direction to the statement. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's cool, right? We could really see two distinctive styles of
Mm-hmm.
thinking. And I think that's the beauty of this competition, right? AI is the
Okay.
enabler, and it's
Mm,
really the human behind the AI that is driving the thinking.
yeah. Okay, just an update of the time. We have 23 minutes.
Okay. And just to remind our viewers watching from this stream what the challenge statement is and what is Inchi and Praveen trying to solve. Elias, bring up the challenge statement again so that we can show our viewers, right, what we are trying to solve. So both competitors to solve this problem of uncontrolled smartphone use and app addiction, and we want them to find solutions so that the device can be used for concentration, not distraction. Empty stage is something that they should use in their ideating and solutioning. So that's what they're doing. In case you just join us in our first ever AI Esports Mastercup Varsity Challenge in Malaysia. I'm very keen to kind of know a bit more about starting up, right? About startups and how do you become a startup, and how do you make money from a startup, And I'm not sure if Chris is online right now, but I would love to
Yes.
kind of get your insights. Chris, welcome back, right? He, for a lot of people watching, what is a startup? How do you become a startup? And because you're an entrepreneur, you've started companies before, and now you're
Right.
an investor. What is this startup? What is a startup? Yeah.
So a startup is basically a business that you wanted to, you want to start. So basically, that's called a startup. Okay, but there's different stage of about startups. So in investment term, there's pre-seed, there's seed, there's series A, series B, series C, all the way to you can go up to series H. But I usually the companies won't go to series H because by series C they'll already IPO, right? So if your company doesn't have if your company has an idea but doesn't have a product yet, then that is what we call a pre-seed. All right. And if you have an MVP or like a prototype of a business, or I mean a product, then that's called what we call seed stage. Then Series A is basically you already have a product and you already push out to the market to see what's the market response, and that's called Series A. And it goes on and on. Yeah. So a startup is basically a company that's very in their very early stage, probably year one or year two. All right. So that's called a startup. Yeah.
What makes a startup successful, Chris? I mean, if I see people like Inchi and Pravin and they're young, right? Still students and watching, right, might want to start a company. What makes a startup successful in your experience and observation?
Well, so there's many layer to that question. So I'll probably just talk about the general one because just for general understanding for the general public, right? So for
Yeah,
a startup to be successful, of course you need to be able to I'll give you one data, right? Within the for the first 3 years, usually the startups that the survivability of the startups usually will die. Probably 80% of them will die after 3 years, right? So your first goal is to survive 3 years. And how do you survive 3 years? Basically, you have to count. Okay, so from year one to year three, what are the kind of business expenses you need to have, all right? And then you basically need to raise that amount of money from the investors. So let's say, for example, if let's say for the first 3 years, you need to have $2 million for your business expenses, basically the monthly operation, rental if you have, and things like this. You need to have 2 million. Then you need to raise 2 million from the investors. But now here's the thing, because investor won't just give you money based on whatever you ask for, ask from them, right? So you need to be able to justify um, what makes the 2 million investment worth it for the investors. So here comes where you have to convince them with your business idea. You have to convince them why your product or your services is able to generate returns for the investors and possibly generate return for the company as well. All right, you need to let them know that this industry, this kind of business, this kind of industry, there's a potential to grow. All right, so these are all the things that you have to do some study with. Okay, either from business report, either from reports done by big firms like McKinsey or things like this, and maybe even your own observation from the market, or just by talking to the consumers who may be your target customers. Based on that interaction, based on the data that you collected, what is your derivation of how viable your business is. All right, so this is how I will say that to become a good startups, to become a successful startups, these are the things that you have to prepare for the first 3 years. Now after 3 years, after the third year, of course, you have to expand to other countries, right? So that you are able to scale your business, scale or your operation. And in terms of expanding to other countries, I would say that Southeast Asia right now, it is in a very good spot for expanding, because all the countries, we are all surrounded. Southeast Asia is consists of many other countries, right? So and the population growth in Southeast Asia has been poised to be is a growing power. Yeah, there's a lot of consumers right now. They are still about Gen Z, right? 20 plus going to 30s. Maybe right now they still haven't gone into workforce, but 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, they will be the main source of economic power, right? So
100%. Right.
this is why a lot of investors from either India or US, they are thinking about investing their money into SEA, Southeast Asia startups and companies, so that they are able to to grow their money basically.
Fantastic. Thanks for the insight, Chris. I think some of these things you cannot read online, right? You can only get from like first-hand experience from talking to a person like you and giving us this information. Also, just for everyone, right? Our winning participant, our winning contestant, right? When we complete all these games, we'll actually get personal coaching from Chris to see if the idea can go from ideation stage to implementation stage. So we're actually taking ideas and making them a reality as well. Thank you so much, Chris, for your insights. We will get back to you again once our contestants have finished their whatever they are creating. Thanks for that. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at what they're doing right now. Mary, how much time do we have left for them?
Well, we have 15 minutes left as of this moment.
Okay,
It's
15
now,
minutes left.
yeah, it's now 2:01, so we'll finish up at exactly at 2:15 p.m. Hands up, everybody, later on. And I think they're almost, or are they 50% now on their
Yeah, I'm
word?
not sure. I'm going to ask them, but look at the screens. What's really interesting is that these two gentlemen who are in different parts of Malaysia, although not so far away, using the same ChatGPT model, they've come to the same kind of steps. Both
Yeah,
are in vision. Look at that. It's interesting,
yeah, very
right?
interesting. We've seen a lot of
Um,
gamers, right, in the past, and I think these two are really, good, deep thinkers, I think.
Deep thinkers, yes, deep thinkers, right? I'm not sure if they have got time to kind of talk to us, but let's just try. Inchi, Um, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going, bro?
Okay, still thinking ideas.
Okay, very good. You got 15 minutes, huh? Don't forget, huh? For you to
Okay, okay.
produce a okay. Praveen, how is it going for you? How's it going for you?
Yeah, so far good.
Okay, very good.
Mm.
Okay. They're not giving anything away. Maybe they're competing with each other, so they don't want to say so much stuff to give the other competitors an advantage. Um, our other two competitors before them have produced very interesting stuff, right, Mary?
Yeah,
Elijah
right.
and Lucas. Yeah. And Elijah and Lucas were from Help University, and they created a couple of interesting stuff.
Yeah. And I think two of
Looking
them
in
will be
cheese and
friends.
Province solution.
Yeah. And to add on to that, I Googled their university. I think it's just 30 minutes uh, drive, if I'm not mistaken, from First City to Tech Terrain. I think you guys can be friends soon in the long run and compete each other
Yeah.
again. I haven't
Yes,
asked them
yeah.
how
So,
young are
so
they.
just for all of, oh yeah, yeah. Let's see if they can. They got time to kind of answer that. How young are you
Mhm.
guys?
Let's start with you, Praveen. How young are you? What is your age at the moment? How young are you now?
Oh, me. Now it's 21.
21. Okay, nice, nice. How about you, NT?
I'm 20.
Okay. Nice, nice.
Yeah, so young, right? Just
So
they're
young.
just a few years younger than me. I'm just a few years shy away from 20 and 21. Um, so are you also, Mary, I'm sure. All right.
I am young.
Yeah, so both Enchi and Pravin are on ChatGPT. Talking about ChatGPT, what AI tools do you use in your everyday work,
I
Mary?
well, I love Gemini. So I'm surprised they don't know Gemini or they're just using it. I'm not used to Chat GPT. I'm into Gemini myself. I generated my because I did some revamping of my house and I used that. It's a
Hmm.
game changer. Very game changer. You just have to upload the photos, you just have to do the audio and then tada. They can generate images.
Yeah, it's really it's amazing how
Mhm.
fast we can move with AI, and that's the reason why we have our 30-minute challenges. And within 30 minutes, we expect a solution, right? Which is without AI, it might be a bit hard for any individual to come up with a solution that can be shown to people within 30 minutes. But we've done this before, and I think Inchi and Pravin are well on their steps to show us a solution.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
But I see Inchi's thought process where he is like talking to AI instead of instructing AI. I think that's one of the skills in prompt engineering, right? The ability to talk to AI. Do you talk to your AI often, Mary?
Yeah,
Yes.
oh,
Mary? Okay. Yeah,
Mary,
I
Mary,
talk.
yeah. You talk a lot,
Yes.
right? I mean, you talk, you talk a lot. I mean,
Some
you talk a lot with the AI, right?
I do. And believe me when I say that you can use Gemini to be your diary sometimes.
Yes, yes. Inchi, you were
And
telling us that you talk to AI a lot also as well.
yeah. I thought you were asking me. So
Yeah, yeah. Let us know how often do you talk to AI? Do you talk to AI like a friend?
yes, yes. I treat it like uh, my best teacher.
Oh wow,
Like a
beautiful.
human, talk to it
Right.
like a human, so that maybe in future, if one day maybe AI take over the world, maybe it will let me live.
That is both funny and also a bit scary, right?
how
Yeah.
about
Uh,
Praveen? I'm excited to, to ask Praveen, do you talk to AI a lot? Like, do you have it on your phone? AI?
No,
Oh, okay.
not really.
I, I talk to AI Gemini a lot. Like if I need an assignment for for my kids, just a guide. So it's a game changer. It's very convenient. It's time consuming. I know it's not time consuming. It's time saver rather, you know. And I think that's the benefit of having knowledge to AI. At my age, I don't have. I think 100% is a very good knowledge, but at my age, only have like 40% knowledge. But I'm looking forward to use Chat GPT soon. I'm into Gemini. And how about you, Firdaus? I haven't asked you. What's your favorite AI platforms?
Me, I'm quite similar to Gemini. But
Mm-hmm.
I use a couple other stuffs as well. I use Gemini, and then I use DeepSeek also as well.
Mm-hmm.
They're the model from China. Also, what is really coming and to be quite hot right now is AI browser models, right? AI browser models like I
Mm-hmm.
think Perplexity launched this browser called Comet, and
Yeah,
then I think ChatGPT OpenAI launched something else as well recently a few days ago. So I'm trying all those kind of stuff, right? But primarily Gemini.
Gemini. Okay,
Yeah,
sounds fair.
yeah. But what I'm keen to also know is how people are using AI in their in. So I want to ask Chris. Chris, are you there, Chris?
Yes, I'm here.
Chris, I heard that you have an AI model that you use to help your founders that are being coached by you, like
Right.
become better. Is that right? Yeah.
Yes.
What's that
So,
about?
yeah. So I use a custom GPT to, basically I feed it with all the data, all the past data, that, okay. So all this data are, the things that I help my clients with, right? All the previous companies, all the previous businesses that I help them, right? All the data, all the past records and things like this. I prepare a document for them. I prepare the document for the Chat GPT, okay, and then I turn it into a custom GPT that, so when a user, I as a user, I use the custom GPT for the first time. The custom GPT is going to ask me a few questions, so I'll just answer truthfully. Then the custom GPT will be able to come up with the entire whole range of business models. What's the first step for me to do? All right, what's the plan for the first 1 year to 3 years and things like this. So all this answer, all the content that's being generated by custom GPT is based on the framework that I use to help my previous founders and business owners. And all this data are being generated using based on whatever data that's being fed to the AI. Yeah, so that's how it works.
Interesting.
Fantastic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
very interesting, right?
I mean, yes,
And
Firdaus, you want to
um,
take it away? Yeah.
no, 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 you want to say something, right? Like, how much time have you saved with the AI, Chris? Like, pre-AI, like, and now, because we were in pre-AI, right? And now, like, how much time has passed and has been saved? Like, some people don't understand how much speed AI can give you. Just a sensing, Chris, from
Okay. Okay, so I think there are different perspective and different angle to look into it. So for example, I'm a business owner, all right. So every day I'm thinking about how to save more time of for myself, right? So for example, the reason why I created a custom GPT, it is really by chance because every time I run a program with the founders, all of them will ask me questions, right? Because there's something that they don't know, there's something that they don't understand, so they will come and ask me. And over the years, because I've been running accelerator programs for startups and SMEs for what, 6 over years, right? And I realized that most of the questions that people will ask me are more or less the same thing. Okay. So in order for me to save more time so that I can answer more questions, so I created a custom GPT. Then I tell them that, hey, if you have questions, please go and ask the custom GPT before you come and approach me. If you if the custom GPT doesn't give you a doesn't give you an answer up to satisfactory, then you come and look for me. Okay. And to my surprise, after that, everyone started using custom GPT. No one come and approach me anymore. So
Yeah.
it really frees up my time, and to think about something else. Okay, and then of course also for me to prepare for my for example, if for the program, it will be from morning all the way to afternoon to evening, right? So I can take some time to prepare for the next modules and things like this. So that's one way to look at it. Now another way to look at it, so for example, I have a business research team, so they are from all over the world, Asia and Western country and things like this. So most of the time, I will give my business research team a topic for them to research about, and usually one report, they will take about 3 months to generate a report, right? But right now, they can generate it within just 3 hours. So think about it: 3 months to 3 hours. That is, I don't know how much time it has been saved, right? So
Yeah,
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 these are the
wow.
two
Yeah.
areas that we can look at it.
Yeah, wow, 3 months. Just on that point, I just want to show you what I just did in the morning. I just want to show off my Gen AI skills, right? But when you said about saving time, it really saved me time because I was on the train. So it is show my Gemini. I just want to show people, right? Just my time to shine now. Show people, right? So when I was in the train, I saw these two images. I saw this advertisement, and I saw the train map right at the side of the advertisement, which is here. So this is the train map, and I said, here, the train map and the advertisement, if they can be combined, what would it look like, right? And like what Chris has said, usually this would involve a team of people over maybe 3 days of brainstorming, right? And I asked AI that question, right? And it gave me a whole bunch of ideas, and it gave a solution which is like this, right? This is a version that is more maybe engaging so that people can see. And I was astounded, right? Like, wow, you could do that with AI, and it took me like 5 minutes while waiting for the train to reach my stop. So I think I completely understand where you're coming from, and this is groundbreaking stuff. Talking about groundbreaking, Barry, how much time do our participants have to break the ground?
Oh, well, thanks for sharing that, Chris and Firdaus. So we have 2 minutes left.
Ooh, 2 minutes. Okay, let's take a look at what Pravin and Inchi has done. And gentlemen, how are you guys? Have you guys created solutions? And what is the solutioning like? Okay, so we are looking at Pravin's screen. He's got like I think a prototype, um, right, of what it looks like. Remember, gentlemen, we need to have a picture. We need to have a visual. So there are three things that you need to create. You need to create a visual, a picture for us. You need to be able to create a video for us of explaining this idea, right? And if you can, just a presentation, right, of the key functions of your solution. So these are the three things. So we need to have a picture, a visual, right? Um, so we've seen NG, yeah, hitting the limit on the free plan. So that's the thing about the computing power, right? Yeah. So when we go semifinals, we'll power our participants up with more tokens. Okay. So again, we want to have a visual. If you guys go multi-model, that'll be cool, right? So that you guys can go to a different model that can help you generate a picture. I think Google has got free credits for you guys to try to generate the pictures as well. You guys can try that, Gemini. If ChatGPT, you guys can use it also as well, right? Yeah, so at least it helps to see a visual of the idea. But you'll be presenting your idea to the judges, which is Chris and I. Um, so prepare their presentation also as well, right? Both Inchi and Pravin. It looks like Mary, they've got the solution there. Huh? What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, they have it. Well, we still have 30 seconds left. I just want to make sure, gentlemen, this is gonna be your final output. Is that right? Can we give them additional 3 minutes for those?
Let's give them an additional 3 minutes.
Yeah, okay. And we're
Yeah.
looking at visual, right?
Yes. Yes.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
A picture, right? A
Yeah.
visual of your
Visual.
solution, right?
Okay.
Correct.
So
Picture.
timer is up. I just want to make sure that you guys have it, and then we'll give you 3 minutes. When I say start, please generate the image based on the prompt that you created. Okay, ready?
Okay, cool.
Okay, timer
Okay.
starts. Dun, 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 dun. Now.
All right. I mean, both Inchi and Pravin, look, they got their game faces on. Look at that. It's like they're
Yeah.
studying for an exam. I'm looking at Pravin just staring at the screen, like, his face right like at the screen. You could see all his facial features, right? Serious. Yeah, and she also as well, right? So you could tell these guys are serious, right? They are serious about their solution, which is a great thing, right? Because part of the reason why we want to play AI Esports Mastercup Varsity Challenge is for our university kids to come up with solutions, right? To actual problems that people face, and phone addiction is an actual problem. Okay, we're looking at Pravin's screen, right? So Pravin is okay. Um, okay, interesting habits and focus modes, and uh, he looks like he's got a nice set of stuff going on there, right? Okay, okay, and okay, Enchi is doing multi-model. Enchi is now going to Gemini. Yeah, Enchi is going to Gemini now. Hopefully, with Gemini, he can create this image, right, based on the prompts, right, that he has created using ChatGPT.
Time, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds. Praveen, I want to ask you, are you okay with your answer? Is that the final output? Or are you still, generating an image? Can you hear me, Praveen?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear, but I have a problem with my laptop now.
So again, you have to show us pictures, visual, based on the prompt that you did
Uh,
for this
if can
specific
means can I
challenge.
use my another phone to share
Yes,
the
you
Yes,
picture
can.
there?
You can.
yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, you can. You can. Okay, so a bit more times up. How's it looking like for
Yes,
our
time's up.
competitors?
Time's up. Let's see.
Okay, let's give one more minute. Let's do a countdown, Mary. How much time do we have?
We have 10 seconds. I think it's time for you guys to finalize your output. Praveen and
10 seconds.
Enchi,
Okay,
I will be
10,
counting. Yeah,
9,
10,
eight.
9,
Okay,
8, 7, 6. Okay. And hands up when I count to one. Okay. Hands up. 5,
five,
4.
4,
Okay.
3,
Let's do that.
2. Together. Okay, let's coordinate. Right? Let's go. Let's coordinate.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from 5, Mary. Okay,
Okay. Let's
ready?
start from 10.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go. 10.
Okay.
Okay, let's start from 10. Let's give that more time. Okay,
10.
right, let's go.
I'll give.
10.
Okay. 10, 9,
Okay, 9, 8,
8,
7,
7, 6, 5,
5,
4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2, 1. Okay, time's up, gentlemen. Okay. Okay, because I really just want to quickly, right, remind our viewers again what you guys are actually solving for. So Elise, bring up my screen again. So we want to tell the viewers what is this challenge statement that they've had, right? So it's about uncontrolled smartphone use and app addiction that contributes to poor mental health and lack of focus. And they are actually creating a app, a solution, a device that helps people use the smartphones for concentration, distraction, and we put empty stage there because they have to find a way to use empty stage as a way to create a solution. So interesting. Let's bring our participants on, and let's bring our resident judge Chris on us as well. So Pravin and Inchi, right? I've got one way of deciding who goes first, but I just want to ask between the both of you, which ones of you are ready to kind of present? If not, would you like me to decide? Do you want me to decide?
I will let Praveen to present first.
Let Pravin present. Very nice of you, Inchi, for letting your competitor present first. Pravin, would you like to present first? Pravin, are you there?
Hello, can you hear me?
Sorry, what was that again, Pravin? Can I hear you?
Hello.
Okay. Do you want
Yeah,
to
can you hear
present?
me?
Are you ready to present, Pravin? Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
I see. I haven't fitted to the game that
Not ready yet. Okay. So you're still touching up. Okay, I tell you what, NG, let's start with you because I think I saw an image that you've done, and you are already in the lead. So take the lead by leading us in your presentation. NG, over to you. Right. Let's bring NG up and let's mute Pravin, and let's bring Chris and myself up so that you could see our reactions and our faces when we are looking at NG. Okay, cool. Okay, NG, please tell us a bit more about what you have done.
Oh, the idea I got is to create a operating system called Focus Mind OS. It is a uh, it is a so I present everything now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So now, okay, I'm currently I was comparing the Android, I mean the normal existing operating system and and this Focus Mind operating system. So the existing operating system, they are actually maximizing the engagement and the screen time between the user and the phone, and they exploit the dopamine loops, like they use the color, they use notification and infinity feeds to lure the user into the phone and non-stop using the phone. And then it is quite uh, how to say, it's a very addicting way for the user if the user doesn't control themselves. So what Focus Mind do is it tries to minimize the digital addiction and promote the balance. Okay, so it will the core goal of Focus Mind is to increase the concentration, the calmness, and the of the user lah. So it will reprogram the operating system and integrate the AI into the system to uh, to reduce the dopamine and try to limit and encourage users to use lesser phones. Okay, so these are the key features of the operating system. The first feature is the smart awareness engine. So this one is what I said just now, integrating the AI. So it will detect the user screen time and detects whether the user are actually doom scrolling or whether the user is uh, addicting to the app. So, for example, the user is using TikTok for a very long time. So, the operating system will actually suggest a break time to the user to automatically ask the user to rest. And then another thing is that um, it also generally like reduce the color, less colorful, so that actually in scientifically we are addicted to the phone is because the colorful screen. So actually by reducing the color in the screen can actually reduce how user uh, the attractiveness of the screen to the user. So use dim color or like less cooler color or something. And then also that's all for the first point, for the first feature. And then the next one is the adaptive focus mode. So this one is it will the AI will actually analyze the user screen time, and then to see whether the user, what time does the user use the phone the most, or what time does the user have to rest. Okay, and then uh, it will turn on the focus mode, and then when the user is working or the user is having class, it will automatically silence the phone, and so that the notification does not distract the user when doing uh, the daily jobs. All right. So this is for the focus mode. Just a short summary, and then the next one will be minimalist dynamic UI. So this one is uh, almost every OS do lah. So use minimalist UI to uh, to for to increase the usability of the OS. And then next one is gamify mindfulness. So this one is one of the quite unique way to encourage the user to use this OS, which is the user can actually earn points by not use when they are not using the phone or uh, focusing on something else, then the phone will actually detect that, oh, this user is now not using the phone, so that the user can collect the points and redeem rewards for staying focused. So this will uh, how to say reward the user so that the user is encouraged to stay more focused. And then next one is the real world activity integration. So this one is my own idea. So you might ask like how this OS can earn money, and then how this OS can help people and earn money at the same time. So this one is one of my point. I, uh, I want the OS to, my idea is to let the OS to promote the physical and community events from the outside world to the user, and then so that the user actually they don't need to manually go and look for the events. Uh, they can join, they can get the notification, and then if they are interested, they can join the events. And then while joining the event, of course, it will pull them away from the phone lah. And then this will naturally pull the user from the phone addiction, uh, and it's not like fully, oh, I want to stop using the phone, then the user might feel uncomfortable or feel restricted. So instead of just trying to focus on the problem, try to put their focus on their another thing. And then one more thing of this feature is that actually to promote the physical and community event, the OS can actually gain the gain gain money from how to say, by promoting their events lah. So they might need to pay to promote their event, like the advertisement lah. And then lastly is the personal AI mentor. So this one is the user can use the AI as a mentor to like teach them or like guide them if they are having any problems that this OS I mean, they have any question that they want to ask the AI mentor. So that's all for my pitch. Yeah. So, am I lagging? Oh no. Oh, okay. So in summary, the final how to say, the final summary in short is the current operating systems are built to capture the user attention without any limit, while this focus mind OS is built to liberate it. So not compete for the focus mind OS does not compete for the user focus, but to protect it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for your presentation, and Chi. Thanks for that. I think it's really interesting. Chris, maybe your thoughts and your questions.
Yeah, NG, I think it's a very interesting idea. May I know how you come up with the idea of having an OS instead of something else?
Oh, the first question I asked in the ChatGPT is it suggests me to make a app, either an app or an OS. So I think an OS is actually better because the app not everyone will download it themselves, while the OS is installed into the computer before. How to say? Yeah, it's in the laptop, in the PC, something
It
like
is
that.
preloaded, basically.
Yeah. It's preloaded so that the user don't have to manually turn on the app to use it, something like that.
Okay, understand. And can you scroll down a little bit to the bottom of the graph? Okay, so for the real world activity integration, right? So just now, I think that's a very good point. You want to encourage users to participate in more physical activities so that they can decrease their usage for the phone. Okay, now I just want to ask you, in terms of letting the user be engaged with more physical activities, what kind of activity do you think it is more important, or like maybe it will be attractive for you as a Gen Z to to put away to put the phone away and participate in the physical activity?
The one I'm doing now is going to uh, home exercise, indoor exercise. And
Okay.
then, yeah, actually, this one, while exercising, we cannot actually, we are busy exercising, so we will automatically use the phone lesser. And then,
Okay.
yeah, it's a fun way for me as a Gen Z, I like exercising. If for somebody who doesn't like to sweat, maybe they can have a meditation or reading time or something like, yeah, based on their hobby like bakery also can, something like
Understand.
that.
And when you do exercise at home, do you use any like app, or like maybe follow someone's video or follow someone's courses and things like this to follow their exercises? How do you do it?
Yeah, yes, I do. For I'm currently using one app. Is called the app exercise. So it's focusing on the apps. So it actually guides users step by step. I mean, every post, how to do the post, and then other than that, no more other app.
Okay,
Yeah.
understand. Great. Fidaus, that's all of my questions. Do you have any?
Right. Yeah, I think Inchi, I think it's very interesting that you design an entire OS, right? I think it's very promising because we've never had like an operating system that is designed from scratch and it's just to solve one problem, which is to make sure that the user has got good mental health, right? Like Android has got, like what you said, Android has got its own OS, iOS has got, but one OS which has got only mental health and making sure that the user is healthy, right? I think that's a very interesting concept that you designed it, right? I also thought that what was interesting is that yeah, we talked about how AI has got its own browsers like Comet, and then maybe OpenAI has just released its new browsers as well. Then maybe in time to come, we would see OS which is AI first and mental health first that users can download and use instead of Android or iOS. So I thought it was a very interesting idea, um, and the iOS. Um, my question to you is, if an operating system is hard to create, right? What would be an easier thing for you to create, embedding all these things in? But instead of an operating system, is there something else that we can create? Maybe you like to choose one function. If there's one function from this operating system that you think is really cool, which one would you choose?
I would choose the real-world activity integration, but this function itself is not the main features of the OS. I think the most important one is the smart awareness engine. So this one actually uh, detects the doom scrolling and limits the user screen time.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I think that's really cool. I think there might be already apps that allow us to detect whether we are using the particular app for a very long time, and then they'll tell you that there's a break. But I don't think they can monitor our doom scrolling yet. But I like the fact that you thought about doom scrolling and all this kind of stuff. Maybe last question from me was, how much of this idea is you, and how much of this idea is AI? How many percent is you thinking, and how many percent of it is AI?
Okay, so let me check. Uh, okay, so actually, just now when I was prompting the AI, most of the ideas are from the AI. Only the real activity integration is added from me, and
I
then
see.
I also asked the AI like how the app can earn money. So
So that's an
the
idea.
AI also,
Okay.
yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Right.
Mm.
Cool. Thank you so much, Inchi. Fantastic idea. I love it. Over 30 minutes, you managed to create something cool. Thanks. Okay. Let's bring Praveen on. Praveen, are you ready? Present to us.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Praveen. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, sorry for that. I can click the image to present AI. Then I just explain what they are saying to ChatGPT. Can I?
Yeah. You don't have an image, right? Or you don't have a visual. Yeah, it's okay. You have whatever you
Yeah,
have and
I
present
just
it.
I mentioned on here already. No need to take a time for just I read that and I to you. Okay.
Okay. So you're telling us to read and then we ask you questions. Okay, I read already.
Can I go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, present it to us. Present to us.
Okay. Okay. Just see how it habit learning. Okay. The first thing, habit learning. So we can just focus at when, how long, and which apps you. Then the second is it learns you distraction time. For example, late night scrolling, social media spikes, and the third is over personal focus profile for you. The second thing is the smart visual. When the AI notice you are drifting, like switching between apps too fast. Okay, it's a gently probes. So the second thing is history of profit. It use motivations, mindfulness reminders, or back focus metrics. Okay, the third is the focus mode, study mode, and the mode. So this is the three areas. And the fourth is the creative game progress. The first thing is the points or focus points for maintaining concentrations. And second thing is this can unlock app themes, sounds, or app personally update like a friendly method of my minimalized approach. So fifth is the AI companionship. This is the 3 points. And the last is the impact. Reducing screen addiction, making my user aware of it, builds consider habit about digital awareness, and don't turn smartphones from distraction into personal focus coaches. So this is the explanation, and until here I can explain here of this. That's all.
Do you have any questions for?
So this is an how does it work? So for example, just now NG is coming up with an OS, and for you this is an app, or how does it work?
Hello, sorry.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Okay, so just now NG was coming up with an OS. How about you? Is this an OS? Is this an app? Is this an how does it work?
It's focus made AI.
Okay,
It means
Is it or is it app?
on your smartphone. Yeah.
okay. Okay, understand. I have no further question. Maybe another question. How do you come up with the idea? Is it something that you thought of, or maybe you brainstorm with ChatGPT and then select from there based on the selection that ChatGPT gave you?
It means I will use the base of the ChatGPT and choose this stuff.
Sorry, Pravin, maybe you have to project your voice a little bit because it is a little bit soft and a bit muffled, so it is not very clear to us.
Okay.
How did you how did you come with this idea? Was it ChatGPT 100%, or did you have some ideas and then you asked ChatGPT to kind of give you the better
I
ideas?
asked ChatGPT that yeah, 100% they are giving their solution for
Okay,
this.
so ChatGPT came in. Okay, all right. Okay, that's cool. Okay, no further questions also myself. Right. Thank you so much, Pravin, for your solutioning. And let's give a minute, right, for both Chris and myself to kind of tabulate the scores. Let's bring all the contestants in together with Mary. Mary. All right.
Hello, hello, hello. Hi
Okay.
guys.
So
Can you hear me?
yeah. So yeah, can hear you. So Chris and I are going to be. Let's have some conversations with them.
Yes, yes. So how are you doing, Pravin, after the competition? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can.
Can. How are you doing?
Yeah,
How
I
is it?
hope
How is
so
the
far. Yeah, so far okay. Okay.
okay?
Can.
All right. I know, I think everyone's mind well, we're done with the AI today, but let's see or your score later on. But how about you, NT? How are you doing?
I'm still shivering after the.
I like that. Shivering. I like that. Well, earlier when when you guys are doing the prompt, I'm also doing it for myself. Like, I'm a kind of person wherein if I don't know the answer, I will find it myself. While you guys are doing the prompt, I'm also doing it on my other on my iPad, and I like the idea of Pravin as well. Even though he didn't generated an image, but Kenji, kudos because we're able to generate an image. But both of you guys did well. Congrats on that, and we're kind of similar with the generate with what you have generated, NG. But let's see who will win for this competition.
Yeah, and
And
we've got confirmation. Yeah, we've got confirmation that we've got our points.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, so both
okay.
Chris and I have
So
gotten our
who?
points. Maybe I'll let Chris. Yeah, let me let Chris his points first, and then I'll follow after.
Okay, I see. So you guys are ready? Let's announce the winner from our judge,
Chris, how?
Chris. Chris, go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yes. So I'll give my vote to Enchi. Congrats.
All right, thank
Okay, very
you.
good.
Thank
How
you.
many
Thank
points did you
you.
give Inchi, Chris, out of 100? How many
I
points
gave
are
him
you giving Inchi, Chris?
yeah, I gave him 75. Because
Okay,
firstly, I think
so
he has a very clear idea of how he want the OS to be. Okay. Um, so I mean, although he has a little bit of a problem of expressing himself, but I think he has some certain idea in his mind that he want to create, and then he just go and prompt and things like this. So I think he has a very clear, very good idea of what he want to make, right? And then whenever I ask him a certain question, he's always like very responsive and responds immediately to the question, and that shows that he has thought through most of the things. Yeah, basically he has a certain idea. He has a very clear idea of what he want to do lah. Yeah, so that's why I give him 75.
okay. Any
Thank
feedback
you.
for Pravin, and how many points did Pravin get?
Yeah, Pravin, I give you 70. Okay. Uh, I think the I'm just going to give you let let you know why I gave 75 to Enchi and 70 to you. The sole reason is just because of the visuals. Why do I say so? Because presentation visuals are very important, because visuals are allows us as a audience or whatever, a consumer as well, right? Maybe in the future, if you have an app, if you have an idea for an app, you want to present it to your app users, or maybe in the future your investors or your lecturers. It is always good for you to have a visual for them to have a sense of how your app looks like, how your app is able to make other people feel. Okay, and it is always a very good plus point for you to do that, because people are able to feel and to imagine how are they going to interact with this kind of app. Whether do they have a very good first impression of it, whether do they imagine themselves, whether can they imagine themselves interacting with the app. So that's very important, right? So I think the only thing that you're lacking is just the visuals. That's all, right? Yeah. So that's my justification of giving Pravin 70.
Right. Thank you so much for that, Chris. Okay, so my points are so well done, Pravin. It's 30 minutes, and it was a very short time for you guys to create and ideate. Okay, so NG, this round goes to NG. So well done, NG. I'm giving you 65 points. Pravin, I'm giving you 50 points. Let me tell you, 65 NG. I think you did well with the idea, the image, which really helped. Praveen, you didn't have an image. So according to the scoring rubrics, that didn't give you as many points as I wanted to, right? But both feedback from the competitors is I think you guys have used AI really well. In fact, you guys are very, very comfortable in letting AI be your co-pilot, right? I see that in both of you. But I think my feedback for the board, AI needs to remain your co-pilot and not the pilot, right? The pilot is still Praveen and the pilot is still NG, right? And you need to kind of stress your co-pilot a bit more, right? But you still need to be driving the plane. You cannot let the plane go and let AI drive it 100%. So that's where I saw Praveen, right? You need to add in some of your elements in, right? You need your human creativity comes in. NG, I saw that when you had that one component added in. So yeah, so for the both of you, I think well done. Good navigation of AI. You guys use ChatGPT really well. You guys ask good questions. You guys were able to prompt. But yeah, points is NG 65, Praveen you get 50, right? Plus, of course, the additional points. NG, you get an additional 10 points from the previous round and from the speed round, and Praveen you get an additional 5 points. Yeah. So well done, NG, but congratulations to the both of you. Well done.
Thank you.
So how is this going to be done? Yeah, is that we're going to be selecting the highest points. So it's not like a win-lose here. It's not like Praveen, you're not going to go. You are going to be part of the point system. As you can see, let's bring up the points and who we have so far, right? In terms of point system. So we got Lucas, Elijah, which were other two competitors, and now Inchi and Praveen, you're part of the table, right? And then we are looking for the top 4 or top 5 players coming into the semi-finals, and we still got a couple of games left for us to play, right? So we haven't updated the points with Praveen and Inchi. So we'll be updating you the rest of the points, right? Once we have finished the round of games. Praveen, any words from you guys? Anything that you guys want to let us know? How do you feel about
Thank you.
Inchi, how do you feel about today?
No, nothing. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Okay, Praveen, anything you want to
very,
yeah.
very.
Okay, very good.
How to say? Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Glad you. Praveen, any last words from you?
Super.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We hope that the two of you will come back and your points will be high enough for us to kind of get you guys on board for our quarterfinals and our semifinals, and again back to the finals, right? Congrats everyone. You guys displayed really good talent in generative AI. We're looking forward to having you guys back. Thanks so much, Chris, right? Our resident venture capital and entrepreneur judge. Thanks, Mary, and thanks everyone. We'll see you next time in the next stream. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We'll get in touch with you guys. All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. See you.
Yeah, bye.